Hey Kickstarter creators! Last year for the first time I launched my very own Kickstarter campaign. And I learned a few things that will definitely point you in the right direction for your own crowdfunding campaign. So strap yourself in and let's go! Number 1. Building a Kickstarter tribe. Author Seth Godin said that the most efficient way we can make change today is not by money, not by power, and not by a constant bombardment of ad space. Today, you can bypass all that by leading and connecting people who all have a common interest through a very simple concept that goes back over 50,000 years. It's called a tribe. Seth Godin's tribe analogy is any group of people, large or small, who are connected to one another, a leader, and an idea. So let's apply this tribe analogy to your Kickstarter project. One thing to always keep in mind while starting your first Kickstarter campaign is that you're not just leading your current tribes to join your movement and fund your product, but rather creating a brand new tribe that is unique to your product. This brand new tribe is a mixture of your old tribe members and new tribe members. The question is, what is the best way to combine these two tribes in order to fully fund your project that you've been working so hard on? What you need to know about your old tribe is that they're not robots, they don't work for you, and you can't fully depend on them to run your campaign. In fact, if you want to create a mega campaign, your old tribe members will ultimately be the minority of this new Kickstarter tribe. The new Kickstarter tribe might look like this. About 15% of your backers will come from your original tribe. Another 15%, well, we'll call them the converts. They'll be brought in by your old tribe members. And ready for this? The rest, about 70% of your total backers, might come from those faithful Kickstarter backers that we call serial backers or super backers, who might or might not have even heard of your brand before, but think it's cool and don't want to miss out on being a member of your new tribe. Honestly, this is the most important group you need to be aware of. These new tribe members not only have been convinced that your product is awesome and want a reward, they also like success and like being members of a campaign that they will believe will reach its goal. Number 2, think win-win. It's not just about you, but just as much about them. When people are making contributions to your Kickstarter campaign, they're doing so for a few reasons. A, they want to see you succeed. B, they want to be a part of that success. And C, yes, they do want a reward. All three of these reasons offer the backer some form of personal satisfaction, right? A certain amount of your Kickstarter community, your backers, will want to play an active role in your campaign by offering suggestions, making comments, and sharing your campaign. Make sure they have that opportunity. Number 3, educate both sides. As I already stated, there are two main sides to your backers, the original tribe and the serial backer tribe, and it's up to you to educate them both. Think about the Mystery Science Theater 3000 campaign. They needed to explain to their original tribe members what exactly a Kickstarter campaign is. And they also needed to explain to their prospective new tribe members what Mystery Science Theater 3000 is. This way both tribes can live in peace and harmony knowing what each other is all about. Number 4, how to motivate your backers to sharing. I like to say that 3 entrepreneurs from New York created Kickstarter, but God created the stretch goal. The whole original purpose of the stretch goal was for creators to figure out what to do with all that extra money people began donating after the campaign reached their goal, only to find out the psychology of the stretch goal. The backers figured out that the stretch goals were a way to make the product they were backing even better, and this gave the backer an even greater incentive to share the project with their friends. Not only share, but encourage them to back the project as well. Remember the win-win concept? Oh, how those backers love seeing the money climb to the next stretch goal. Without good stretch goals, your product will feel stagnant and flat and will have a hard time moving up that kick track ladder. Also, don't forget to be active in the comment page. Be a part of your community. Not only reply to every question, but post replies to your backers' comments just to be nice. They say that engagement factors into ranking algorithms. For example, on Indiegogo, they admit that the GoGo factor is an algorithm that helps campaigns achieve greater visibility on Indiegogo. I haven't confirmed this, but I don't see why Kickstarter wouldn't have a similar ranking algorithm. The more comments, the happier the tribe. The happier the tribe, the more willing they are to share and discuss your campaign with others. Number 5, pricing your campaign goal. Your goal is to get to 100% of your campaign goal as soon as possible. Try not to aim to reach this goal on your very last day. When you hit 100%, this tells the world that you are successful, and people that are not members of your tribe will be more willing to join your tribe. But be careful, don't make your campaign goal so low that it seems too unrealistic. Pricing your campaign goal correctly and slightly under what you actually need is the biggest leap of faith you will take. When I priced my campaign at $7,717, not only was it a cute marketing ploy because our launch date was 7/7/17, what we really needed was $15,000 to even $20,000 to call Murder Blood Mansion a success. But setting our goal at $20,000 would have been a huge mistake. Why? No room for stretch goals. We got to our campaign goal in under 48 hours, and right away the first stretch goal was announced, $15,000 for Ivory Core cards. I didn't even know what that was, but to our backers, all they thought it was a better way to make the game even better. And by day 12, we reached $15,000, and then so on and so on. Number 6, cross-promote. Before your campaign even begins, you need to begin making a splash in the Kickstarter community, especially with serial backers. You need to find new tribe members that will think your campaign is going to be rad. You can find a lot of them in online groups like Facebook and other places. Be active in their community. Also, begin backing other similar projects long before your campaign launches. If it's a 3D printer that you'll be developing, back other tech campaigns. If it's a tabletop game, back other creators with tabletop games. Chances are that when you launch your campaign, they will back yours too. Not only that, but if those backers have a big Kickstarter following, all their followers will get notified that they just backed you. Don't be afraid to make friends and promote each other. It doesn't hurt for different tribes to intermix. And number 7, it's called a launch for a reason.
1, 0, all engine running. Liftoff, we have a liftoff, 32 minutes past the hour.
Has anyone ever launched a rocket ship to the moon without a countdown? Imagine it's July 1969 and you're at work only to be interrupted by the news announcing the launch of Apollo 11, the rocket ship that first landed humans on the moon. That's not what happened though. Every American was glued to their TV as the ship blasted off into space. Your crowdfunding campaign is your rocket ship. Treat it as such. Give it a date and a time. Create the hype. Don't just surprise your original tribe with, "Surprise, we just launched a Kickstarter campaign." All this does is send your current tribe members into a confused and total frenzy. A countdown is a reminder that prepares your tribe for your campaign. It not only gives them anticipation and creates hype, it also gets the message across to your tribe how excited you are and how much you care. It also gets your tribe prepared. And most importantly, it makes them feel they are not only part of the launch, but the entire campaign. Start warming up your tribe a month or two before your launch with a simple weekly reminder. When the launch day gets close, ramp it up a bit with a daily reminder, maybe 2-3 days before launch. And lastly, top off your launch with a fun, creative, theme-driven launch party to set the pace right. Make it exciting. Well, hope you have a great and successful crowdfunding campaign. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel down below. Until next time, this is the Barty Blog.
Oh, hey, high five. All right.
Screen Gems presentation.
Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.